Welcome back. Another day in the garage. No Impala stuff today, unfortunately. Not really. I'm after those shocks. I'm just kind of ready for some different project. So today we're working on Angus again. Now, three of you might remember that this was the original Chariot to Power Tour. Google it and you'll figure it out. But my plan is Angus is going to be my Power Tour vehicle today. Yeah, vehicle this year. And now we're taking that. So I still want to get this done. I still want to enjoy it. I want to get it to some car shows around here. Maybe Iola, I don't know. But we got stuff to do. You see I got right there? There's a list right there too. So on that list, today we're going to be working on interior. You can see I got some carpeting laid out here. Carpet. Yeah, carpet. So let's get into this thing and show you what we're gonna do. So quick recap, the inside's been all pured 15. It's kind of dusty. Bucket seats got those brackets all made up, ready to go, put in there. Still working on gauge clusters. You can see them through the windshield there for up there. We got everything taken care of in there, but now we're on to the step of putting in some carpet. So the carpet that I chose is going to be this stuff here, and from what I recalled, I think I just searched on eBay for the cheapest black carpet that I could find here a while ago, because this was originally going to go into Burt. Then I decided that I wanted a carpet kit for that instead, so I didn't send this back. It's kind of thinner. You can see it's kind of thinner. It's not the thickest, but it's automotive carpet. Plus side with this automotive carpet versus some other stuff, since it's a little thinner, you can see it's on the hood and got the body line right here. It goes on there really nice. Really simple, really easy. The downside is wear and tear. Of course, it's going to wear out quicker, but oh well. We'll have to address that as needed. So I really don't like putting carpet in. I really actually hate selling carpet because I really don't like it, but we're going to give it a whirl today. So my thinking is we're going to get it up underneath the pedals, probably kind of stock where it needs to go up that way on the firewall, and then we're going to run it over. I think I measured it out. It's like 4 feet from here to there, give or take, and then you got the nooks and crannies. Our carpet line, we're probably going to be right here, which is fine because our seats are going to cover that seam. What I'd like to do from there is seam it from here up, and I want to put it up alongside this back. I don't know, we got maybe one of these lines through here, maybe to the bottom line. I don't know yet. Probably up here, just for some, because I can make it look better. Is that what I'm looking for? Yeah. What I don't want to do is get too carried away, because eventually I'd like to put, let me just show you. In these corners I want to put some speakers, some 6x9s, it's back windshield, back glass, not windshield. It's a solid piece of glass. I got a slider I want to put in there. I don't want it to interfere and have to rip it all apart anyway. So that's the step I'm going and putting it in. So what's first? Well, let's see. I suppose we should go ahead and measure it, which I already did. And measurements here, of course, like I mentioned, it's about 4 feet from here to here, somewhere in there. And 6 feet or so from here to there. So we got our initial square, because this piece of carpet that I got, it's a lot. And there's extra. See, there's extra, which is good because we want extra. So with our measurements, what I'm doing here is I got it laid out on the hood, and I have it pulled down and over about to the body line over here. And then you can see there's kind of a fold line crease right there. It matches up with the body line. So yeah, that's going to be our line where we're just going to cut it. I got it folded out right now to get some of the wrinkles and stuff off. The best thing to do would be put it out in the sun, a nice hot warm day, and let the wrinkles kind of do their thing and settle down some. But I'm kind of working with limited options here. So I'm gonna give that thing a couple minutes sit out, and I'm gonna make that cut. Now for what I'm using, you can use whatever, for scissors or X-Acto knife or razor blade, whatever you got. I think some shears. I'm gonna just shear it. So the next thing is kind of insulation. Got a couple different types of insulation. It's got like some plasticky stuff over. It's thin. This stuff is, it's about an inch thick. Same thing, plasticky. And then I got, the good old stuff that mice really like to eat. The good insulation, the stuff that goes in the factory. I got that in there too, but I gotta figure out where I want to put insulation at. Usually in the cab, you're gonna kind of want some insulation underneath your feet, maybe your rear under the seat, but you got the seat to kind of help protect mainly your feet area, because you get the exhaust comes underneath and it's hot and you want to try to insulate from there. Otherwise it gets really hot in the cab. So thinking some insulation over there and over here before we lay that carpet down there. And plus it'll just help with the thinness, the thinness of this, because it's pretty thin, to make it a little bit more squishier padding setup and whatnot. So let's go ahead and start getting some insulation cut out and put it in there. So this insulation I got for free. Ordered some stuff offline, some cold stuff, and it just came with it. And I actually have it for my windows. Keeps it pretty warm in here. Over there too. But anyway, I got her laid out. I took this thicker piece and I cut it in half, put it over there. Took that thin piece, cut it, gotta adjust it still, slid it underneath there. And what I think I'm gonna do is have it just meet up against the firewall. And then with this piece, I'm still gonna make some cuts on it and put it like underneath the gas pedal, and then same over there in that spot. Then with that other, factory style insulation, I think that's gonna end up running from here, stopping there, all the way through here. Just for nostalgic pieces, I guess. Maybe I'll lay it across here, I don't know, but that should pretty much use up everything that I got, which that's fine. That's all I really wanted. It gives me access points and spots for the seats to bolt in, and we're not going too crazy. So I'm gonna get the other stuff out, do some more measuring, cutting, and we'll see what it looks like. Too cool. I got this laid out. All I'm gonna do is make one cut right here and to have it laid. And I mean, it's notched out already for where the brackets gotta go, and it's good. And then I got another piece for over there, and then we're good. So winning. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. I went ahead and went up in the corners up there just because. And the other thing this is going to be nice is it kind of helps do some sound deadening. So where we're at now is we got to see about, I got some 6x9 boxes. Gotta see if those are going to fit in there. Bought these a couple years ago. I just actually opened them and was going to be like, oh, I might as well put it on camera. Dang. But I was originally going to put these in Burt and just kind of have them in the back, but I didn't. I went, I think, something else, but we're going to see how they fit in here. So, oh boy. Get in here. Ooh. I was hoping they were going to tuck in there a little bit more. Huh. Well, Even if we do, we might have to be like, well, that seat's gonna be, well, I guess I'm gonna have to do some thinking on these 6x9 boxes. We might just have to build a custom box and put it in there. I don't know, figure that out later. So now we're on to making sure that, you know, it doesn't do that. And the right way to do that would be get some 3M spray for carpet and spray the bottom of this and put it on there. I'm not gonna do that because A, I'm cheap. B, I don't feel like going to the store and buying some. 3, I have something that I'm gonna use. Hot glue. For whatever reason, I have quite the stash of hot glue sticks, probably from model railroading, that I've never used, and this cool little gun. So we're gonna glue it to the floor with hot glue, and then I have some tinfoil-y tape that I've used for heat shielding, and I've also used for this same insulation around my windows that's held up very well. And we're gonna tape the seams of the edges up. So right, wrong, and different, I don't care. That's how I'm doing it. So I'm gonna start by doing it now. Okay, so let's start by moving it over. I have this little squarey piece. I don't know, I'm just gonna put the green writing side down because I don't wanna look at it. I'm just gonna kind of put it up there, match up this other side, kind of get it where it needs to go, and yeah, something about right like that. Can you see it? Of course not, because you're way over there. I'll get you in when I'm done. Well, in here, that door is really loud. I just went ahead and I started in one corner, glued it down, and I worked my way up. I actually put a bunch of glue in that crack there to keep it sucked down so it's not popping up on my foot for the gas pedal. All the way around over here, got that piece glued down, went around, just did kind of the outskirts, did the bottom lip here, so we got, you know, the good thing. And it's, if I gotta rip it out, it ain't gonna rip out hard because it's cold metal and hot glue, it's gonna melt, you know, it cured really quick is what I'm saying. But if I ever gotta take it out, I can. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the big piece in right here. Put the big piece in right here. And then we're gonna get on taping. Well, that's all glued in now. Didn't take me very long. I did add a second piece there because I figure my heel is gonna be there quite often, and you know, the wearer and all that fun stuff right there. So added a little extra chunk. But now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and on all these seams right here, I'm gonna take this tape and I'm gonna tape up the edges on here and make sure it's good. So there is about where kind of the final is. It's good enough for what I'm gonna do to it. So I'm gonna do the rest of it and then be back with you. And there we have it, just taped off and ready for some carpet. So for the carpet, I of course cut it there, made some extra lengths on both sides. And the middle, it's about roughly in the middle of the hood here. So you can kind of see where a body line's at. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this into the truck and then I'm gonna line up the middle with the middle hump there, and then we'll work it from the middle out in the nooks and crannies that it needs to go. And then when it finds its home, it finds its home. So I got the carpet kind of laid in there, just drooped down for right now. And I'm gonna go grab lunch, let this settle in here, kind of get the hump, because then we gotta address how to asphyxiate it to the side, because we're gonna start on the side, work it through, tuck it in, and then we're gonna fix it to the other side. But I ain't got none of those fancy little foot sill things. So I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do to take care of that after lunch. Well, had to modify that slightly. The plastic on the top had to get snipped out because, well, let me show you. You know, the sound of cat at 3 in the morning when you're trying to sleep, that's a little annoying. So I'm gonna modify that and get back on it. There we go, all better. So now we're gonna move on to making some sills to, you know, fix this in here. And the normal one, it's got one that goes from here and then it kind of curves in, and then it goes alongside here and covers it up. I ain't got any of that. But what I do have is this. Some old heat shield, something, I don't know where I got it from, but you can see it does the same rotting out like all the other ones do. It's thin, it's material that is the same as the thing with the finger and the thing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna find some like patterns, probably these or those, I don't know. And all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna maybe go around here, and then boom, instant, you know, carpet thing. Put some self-tappers in it, and I'm good. So that's what I'm gonna do. This might polish up or not. I really don't care, but it's what I got. It's what I'm using. So that's what I came up with. Loosely set it in there. Got another one right here. So what I think that's gonna get zipped in there. We'll stretch out the carpet. Put another one across here. Be good. We'll have to cut out another chunk similar for the other side, but we'll worry about that when we get there. Also debating on maybe putting one over there for the transmission hump, but I don't know. I'm not there yet. But that fits in there nice. Just going to take some self-tapping screws and zip them in. Okay, well, there it is. I just had that back piece set on there. Next, I'm going to bolt the seats in, and then we'll give the carpet the final, get these wrinkles out kind of thing. So what we're going to want to do is, right where this seam's going to be, is where our bolts are. And we got to find that, you know, when it's covered up, because we don't want this moving around. It's going to be obviously right there. Best thing to do is going to be take a pick, go through and, you know, find that hole, and then you're going to find it and then jam the pick in there, and then when you got the hole there, at least it gets it started. Then you're going to want to take a old drill bit and a torch, heat it up, sizzle it through, make your cut, burn, whatever. Fixate the bolt in there so it holds on, and your carpet stays where it needs to stay, and then you can bolt the chair in and how it needs to, and you're good to go. Done this a couple times with Bert and Trailblazer on some stuff, but yeah, gonna do it up and be back with you. Some of you might recognize this. Yep, that is my center console for Bert. And we put it in with the bench, and it was great, and popped on the cold snack holder. Well, we're going to reuse it. Well, we got to modify the holder here. I think we're going to make it so that's the top side, have it upside down. Kind of neat, old American Brewing Company crate. So, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and flip her doodab dad on there, and we'll throw her in. All right, seats, carpet, center console. Move this. Gonna put it something like that. Gotta zip off the edges a little bit, but yeah, fix it. Put seat belts in. More stuff crossed off the list. At least the interior is done-ish, but get to it. Okay, seatbelt's in. Got the fastener. I gotta put one more on there, but we'll get there. She's good. Seats are in. Interior's done. So with that, I'm gonna wrap this one up. Got the carpet installed, seats installed, center console installed. Start checking stuff off on that list. Thanks everyone for watching. We'll see you next time.